two of sort of the biggest Chinese League of Legends names from the very early days. And Wei Xiao will be joining us. Zatai back to the mid lane as well, which is exciting because, of course, going up there towards the top side. And here is our LPL crew with Marta and Prey on the bottom side. Pawn back in the mid lane. Of course, Pawn and Marta with a fair bit of synergy together as they did
imagine
join.
he'd use it.
Yeah,
in his Legends match in the All-Star event. But it will be Graggy Boy.
Wow, that crocodile turned into an overweight gentleman very, very quickly. And that is likely to mean that we have middle sticks. Or Graggy in the mid lane. No, it will be the Gragas top in the hands of MaRin.
There's still a chance they could change. Yeah. Jarvan's a fun one if you are playing solo queue. Nice little trade there by Zatai, by the way. Ooh, nice block by PYL.
Yeah, uses it actually just to move towards Marta. Silver Bolts is going to proc, so
Just
really
get red buff and look at a lane, try to gank it. Usually mid lane. You can, okay, nice little trade here.
This is a disaster. Has to flash. The Ignite's still ticking down as Zatai has egg, of course, so isn't too worried about taking some turret shots, but Pawn is going to have to go back. Flash now. It's going to be building a fair bit of magic damage, I think, in this particular matchup, to try and stop going from just happily building everything. But a bit of a scuffle here towards the bottom side as PWL taking too much damage. The Ignite has finished up, but the first blood just goes simply over to Prey.
From 100 to about 25% health as we got a dive.
Yep, here's another one. Wei Xiao, a bit of a late cleanse right there, but the condemn not going to be enough. The flash forward from Marta and Prey is going to finish that one up. It's like these two have been playing together for years.
Actually delayed the back. The barrel.
Yeah, Reap is going to stop it as the barrel into the wall. Comet comes down and going a sitting rock underneath this turret. As Predator comes out, there it is. Ambition easily picks up the kill. Ambition is likely to be waiting around this area. As Crowstorm comes in, that is going to be a fantastic fear. The egg comes down as MLXG trying to fight this one back, but Ambition drains the life from everything. Flash has to come out from MLXG as PYL finds himself alone, and now Marta is boosting towards the Mobies in hand. And it will mean that the cow is going to be mincemeat as well. Another fear as Wei Xiao boops himself into the dragon pit and escapes for the moment. Decides to anger the dragon there just for a minute as well, as he's now behind enemy lines with a predatory Fiddlesticks, now looking more terrified than ever.
Oh?
He picked the gap. He picked the right moment. The blast cone is there.
Yeah, he's done.
Yeah.
Get the
Marta is
blast
going to
cone.
come on over. And blast cone gets him to safety, but Prey is going to be there. It is going to be a 1v1. Prey, no mana to his name. As Marta does have to come in, you saw Pawn, that was beautiful. Trying to get that kill steal from the north.
Good effort.
Yeah, well, PWL gets a great double knockup. MLXG just destroys Prey. And now Marta is just going to be running towards the open arms of this Anivia. Yeah, the question mark's definitely coming out here. For Wei Xiao, tumble not actually going to work as the cleanse comes out. Yeah, Prey not quite finding him there with the Deadly Flourish, as there's the headbutt pole, and the Jhin taken down to about half health. It's PYL going to boost it away, and now the skill shots come out from Prey. The first three land, and the big bullet lands onto the vein, just showing how good he is. Drain comes through, Zatai going to be taken down by Pawn very simply, as the Ambition
high level, and it's really, it's actually pretty nice here. A gank now onto Pawn.
Yep, going to straight up miss his ultimate as Pawn getting towards the tower, and MLXG gets some really nice auto cancels. Animation cancels and takes him down with the last stick, but I think he meant to do the RNG one. Pressed the wrong button. As Zatai once again having a pretty good time here against Pawn. Fair bit of lethality already built up as PYL struggling just a little bit. That's a route onto Zatai. That's how good Prey is. Wasn't even the target he was going for, as this cow mincemeat once again, and the curtain call will spell the end of the egg. MLXG did manage to get the dragon, so shout outs to him. Flags, drags, gets himself out. Did have to use his flash, as now Wei Xiao sees the predatory surprise party Fiddlesticks, which now looks so much more terrifying. MaRin doesn't quite get the body slam, but going is going the wrong direction, as that's an effigy. Oh, yes it is indeed. That was very confusing, as going. slowed down, and I think he's just going to be ran down here as he does get over the wall. Ambition is down here, 3v3 for the moment, but make that a 3 versus 2 as Ambition does survive for a bit longer than we were expecting. Solar Flare comes out, but some very high health bars from the LPL teams. In comes Pawn. MaRin is in position. As LPL, all 5 members in the right area. As MaRin trying to escape, but it's 5 bearing down on him. Curtain call comes in though. Buys him some space as Mada's there. RNG. Straight up misses everything. Headbutt Wolf comes down, and I think Mada will be probably put down for his discretions. Gets it cancelled. MaRin's going to walk over this control ward. Finds PYL. MLXG in great position right now. MaRin, no flash from Pawn. He's going to make his way down. Explosive cask is good. Prey flashes forward. 4th bullet to the noggin. And there goes the bottom lane. MLXG now just going to have to walk out of there. And will do so with the help of his flag and drag. Hey, on the bottom side of the map is pretty nice as MaRin will spot both of the solo laners. And does need to be a little bit careful, but another barrel coming down. Pawn throws that empowered shock blast somewhere. I'm sure he had an idea of where it was supposed to go, but MaRin's going into the death chamber. There's the Crow Storm. Ambition dash cannoning forward as well. And there goes the Malphite. Going back to the death chamber as well. FG over the wall as MLXG flags, drags, gets himself out. Mada and PYL just taxiing side by side by the looks of things. And Frey finds the curtain call. Maybe a little bit late on the communication there, but the last bullet also lands. I have a feeling that Frey's landed every bullet so far of all 3 of his ultimates. Not bad.
Feels that way.
Accuracy. Uh-oh. Yeah, Headbutt Pulp comes in. Mada not going to get stunned up by Zatai, though, as Wei Zhao comes on over. He has himself a condemn, and that is indeed going to condemn Mada to death. Frey dashing on forward. 1 versus 3. Don't like those odds so much as Ambition with the Reap looking to try and keep himself safe, but the Night Huntress herself will just eliminate the Jhin. Pretty good at chasing down targets, as it turns out. Yeah. Well, MaRin, he's looking to try and help things out as well as PYL, Hex Flash, fantastic double knockup in conjunction with MLXG, as well as we do have a mid lane battle on the top side. Egg versus Jace is looking okay for the Jace. It's a tie. Does actually get out of the Egg, but will immediately go to the death chamber. But the fight is already over, as the LCK had lost it. And yes, mid laner did die, but Pawn also to follow. Now Prey, Mada, and Ambition in the area. Mada, of course, is engaging. That's absolutely what he loves to do. Cataclysm gets him into position. Going with the double knockup from the Unstoppable Force, and the LPL smash back against LCK here. And now, Pawn is under the relative safety of a turret, I guess you could say, as there's the pole flash. The knockups galore. And, yeah, the Jace is definitely going to be falling down. MaRin goes golden, though, as the LPL are just chilling underneath this turret. PYL tanking it expertly for absolutely forever. And now they're dogpiling on top of Prey. He's going down real low. Haven't killed him just yet, but going grabs him in the end with a wagon wheel. And the LPL have taken full control of this game, despite being still in a deficit.
I love the dive. They know they're so tanky. There's no way they're ever going to die to that turret. And they can easily just get under there and take down everybody. LCK not playing as a team anymore. They're kind of just going in 1 or 2 at a time. They're getting picked off time after time. Again and again. The LPL is immediately taking advantage of that, so that is a good job from them.
Yep, PYL is going to fall here as Ambition wants to be able to get into this Baron pit. The damage isn't quite there, but the Baron is taken from Wei Zhao, of all people, and he will also kill the Fiddlesticks. This is what we wanted. We wanted to... Really beautiful stuff as MLXG is, of course, just diving on forward. PYL gets in there as well as Prey is just eviscerated. Not a chance. And now legendary is MLXG. 18 out of 18 kill contribution for this Jarvan.
He retired too early.
He damn right wasn't. Just pretending to be an effigy by the looks of things. And there it is. Finally does come on forward. PYL immediately headbutts him out of there. And Wei Zhao hunting down the Fiddlesticks, and he very much dies. That was very fast. And the Vayne is starting to become a problem as well. Kraken Slayer, as well as the Phantom Dancer, now building up to item number 3, which is going to be really, really scary. As okay, some MLXG stuff happening here, as he's decided to tank this for about forever, gets himself a shield, and escapes. Ladies and gentlemen, how the heck did that happen? As Prey does manage to stun up Go-Going, he flashes, he's surviving for way too long as well, as MLXG decides to go in again, and it's MaRin that dies. RNG flare being thrown out, and yeah, I'd throw my respects over to MLXG after that one. How? By the way, I don't know. Heba Pulp coming forward, Fawn's very dead, MaRin might be dead as well, as Prey standing on the same control ward that killed him last time. The LPL, they are not finished yet. Good slow to come through from MaRin. Stun onto the allstar is good as Prey decides that this life is not one he wants.
Yeah, remember Anivia?
It's the 7th one. That's where the real value comes in.
Well, he's a little bit ahead of the OPL for now, but still not feeling good at this moment in time.
Well, the OPL looking in fantastic form. Big lead for Wei Zhao, bottom side as well. Solar Flare is going to land onto the Vayne. Fantastic explosive cast as well as Ambition. He dies on forward. They do manage to take down Wei Zhao, but Ambition going to be traded for it. And MLXG was back in base. These are the times where the LCK can win, when MLXG is nowhere near them.
5v4, we have a chance to get over those walls, and Prey should be dead here.
Yeah. Go-Going just wanders up to him. Has the unstoppable force, gets on in there, Cataclysm as well, Go-Going secures the kill. MaRin now trying to deal with these two. Go-Going's probably the target, more easy to kill, but MLXG just says, no, I don't care about you or your turret. We'll see whether he cares about 3 members, and I'm thinking no is going to be the answer. Doesn't quite find the flag, as you just saw. Sterix is going to be popped, finds his flag there, and gets himself successfully out. Now, he wants to go back in. There, you saw it. MaRin also going to be taken down, so Ty grabs that kill. This Jarvan is 100% immortal. There is just no way that he's going to die this game, I don't think. The caster curse couldn't be more attempted. And in goes Mata. Finds himself a stun, but he's not tanky. MLXG, like we said, immortal. Mata's dead again. Go-Going grabs that kill. Okay, Pawn trying to see what he can do. Decides to draw his attention to Go-Going, which was a mistake, as the double kill comes forward from the Coral Reef himself.
8-0 and 17. He cannot die. He's just stealing your health, staying alive, forever, essentially, it feels like.
Ball coming on in. PWL slowed down. You can see the LPL itching for a fight. As MaRin gets himself out of there. There's the Cataclysm in from MLXG. Let's see whether he's at any risk of dying. Prey certainly is, his Ambition. He flashes away. Mata trying to escape as well. We've got flares going out everywhere as Wei Zhao chasing after MaRin. Now in the enemy base, headbutt pulp, MLXG just there being a brick wall as it's a triple kill for the Chinese god of the bottom lane. Now Go-Going just hunting after Mata. Thumbs up all around. He doesn't have flash or unstoppable force.
He's really fast, though.
He is indeed. And the LPL, they have an ability to take down some turrets. And possibly a Nexus here at the same time as Mata just trying to take his chances with some super creeps.
Let him live.
As Go-Going's like, it's okay. I'm just here to show you around. This is our base. It's a very nice base. Yours has been destroyed. Nexus goes down, and the LPL, after a pretty abysmal early game, had a Jarvan piloted by MLXG.
The amount of healing he was getting from, I guess, the Sterix gauge was just insane. Like, he would go in.
There was an Ocean Drake as well, and he did have Gore Drinker, so yeah, he had lifesteal, but he didn't seem to be hitting very many things.
He's life-stealing, he's building stacks on multiple enemies, he's got the Ocean Drake when he's out